Hi folks, and welcome to a small two-part series where I talk about controversial things within the EU and hope that we can keep it civil thereafter. Now, one thing I said before I am super proud of is everyone, for the most part on my channel, really does keep their comments civil to one another, and I really appreciate that. You respect one another when you have a disagreement about something or when you discuss something, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. It feels so good that we have that here, and yet it's not on the internet that much, especially in other fan sites. It's extremely lacking. But you continue to keep it civil, so just think about that when I bring up these next two topics here. Hopefully we can all keep it civil. You know, one of the things I get asked all the time is, Matt, why won't you review the new stuff? Okay, now I've asked you, have you seen my videos? Because I don't think you have, because I've made this point a million times over. I'm going to make it one more time here, and then that'll be it. The number one reason is I don't care about them. It's not that I hate Disney. No, I go to Disney World plenty. I just don't care about that type of Star Wars. See, the reason why I'm a Star Wars fan is because of the expanded universe. If you went back to my very first video, you'd be digging years back into videos, but my very first video about the expanded universe was when Disney bought Star Wars. And I was like, wow, if they get rid of the expanded universe, I'm done. You know, meaning I'm out. I'm not going to be a fan of Star Wars anymore, because I knew the expanded universe was the reason I became a Star Wars fan in the first place. And I had to clarify that point on other videos. But for the most part, it just meant I'm still going to love Star Wars. I'm just not going to care about the new stuff, because the expanded universe, that's what made me a fan. If they're going to do stuff that doesn't include this, then oh well. The same thing goes with video games. Matt, why don't you try out this video game? Matt, I really wish you would play Old Republic. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm sure they're great games. I'm sure they got great stories. It's like I'm sure Disney probably has some good stuff out there too. I'm sure. But I'm not interested. I don't play video games hardly at all. Not even mobile games anymore. I'm kind of, every so often I'll put in a video game. I'm more of a board game kind of guy. But, you know, do I think they're bad? Does that mean they're bad, that I won't give them a shot? No, it just means I don't have any interest. There is so much time I have in my life, and I'm not going to waste it doing something I don't want. So if you're saying, oh, man, you know, here, just watch this. You'll love this. Or just play it. I'll give you the demo. Or here, I'll buy you the DVD to Rogue One. I'm not going to watch it, guys. I got too much other stuff I want to do that would be fun and worth my time. And secondly, if I did it, I know what I would do. I would hate it. I would obviously hate it. I'd have a bias, right? I'd measure it up against this, which I hold way up here. And in my opinion, not even the movies can come up to this kind of stuff. That's right. The Star Wars movies are below the expanded universe, in my opinion. That's how much I love it. So if you can imagine where something doesn't fit in those categories, meaning it's infinities, to me, it's non-canon, then I'm really not going to like it. Now, if that's the reason you're wanting me to review the video, no way, man. Why would I waste my time doing that? I know there's people out there who watch Rebels, who read the new stuff just to tear it apart. I think there's better ways to use your time than doing that. I don't want to waste any time on Rebels. I'm sad about the time I waste on Clone Wars. Well, I don't want to start over again. And it would just aggravate myself. I see some videos of people just getting aggravated about how bad this is compared to the expanded universe. Well, that's fine. I just know there's other people who can look at it with the, you know, they don't care about the expanded universe as much, or if they did, they're all about the reset button and just redoing the story again. You know, they're the people who can blow over a sandcastle that's been worked on for 35 years and start all over again. Good for them. Good for them. That's not me. And you're just going to have to realize that. Now, if you enjoy them, that's fine. If you like the new Rebel show, that's fine. If you like the new books and comic books, that's great. I have no problem with that. But don't expect me to jump into your hobby. Yes, it's your hobby. I like Star Wars, but I like something different. It's like football. I like college football. A lot of people like the NFL. I've never seen a Super Bowl in my entire life. I've never seen an NFL game in its entirety. Sure, I've seen bits and, you know, on highlights on ESPN or, you know, wherever I'm walking through a buddy's room and they're watching it, you know, but I've never sat down and watched an entire game. It just bores me. Okay? I don't know why. It's football, Matt. Why don't you like it? It's Star Wars. You should like Star Wars since you have all this Star Wars stuff. No, it's not my kind of Star Wars that I like. And it doesn't matter what you say. I'm not going to waste my time and watch it. If it's worth your time, good. You should watch it. I have no problems with that. All right, folks. That's all I have. Tell me what you think in the comments, and thanks for being civil.